Many moons ago, in a far-off place, lived a handsome prince with a gloomy face, for he did not have a bride. Oh, he sighed, alas, and he pined, alas, but alas, the prince couldn't find a lass who would suit his mother's bride. For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant hair, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. On a stormy night to the castle door came the lass the prince had been waiting for. I'm a princess lost, quoth she. But the queen was cool and remained aloof, and she said, perhaps, but we'll need some proof. I'll prepare a test and see. I will test her thus, the old queen said. I'll put 20 downy mattresses upon her bed, and beneath those 20 mattresses I'll place one tiny pea. If that pea disturbs her slumber, then a true princess is she. Extremely tall, but the dainty lass didn't sleep at all, and she told them so next day. Said the queen, my dear, if you felt that beat, then we've proved enough of your royalty. Let the wedding shouted wisely, hooray! For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant hair, but a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. There are many versions of the story. I sing them all. This is the prettiest, but it's not quite accurate. I know the true story of the Princess and the Pea for the very good reason that I was there. It was a small kingdom ruled by a talkative queen and a mute king. The princess in the story was not the only one put to the test. In fact, there were 13 princesses. Princesses who came to the castle for the prince's hand, but who, for one reason or another, were found to be unsuitable. The day I arrived at court, they were testing princess number 12. A curious quiz was in progress.
Are you ready for the next question?
I guess so.
The next question concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Uh-huh.
Well then, name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Could you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
May I take the 3rd king first? Well then, 3 kings are...
Is this a trial?
No, you're not from around here, are you? This is the royalty testifying she's a real princess.
King John, King Arthur, and...
But does it matter if she's a true princess?
Oh yes, if she's a true princess, then we can all get married. And I really want to get married! King Ethelred.
That is absolutely correct.
She's smart, Mama. She's the best one yet. Can I marry her now? Oh, can I please?
No, sweetheart. There's still one more question. This test isn't going to be fair. It's the law that isn't fair.
Law?
The marriage law. Throughout the land, no one may wed till dauntless to the altars led.
Dauntless?
The prince. Until he gets married, none of us can.
You have now reached the 7th plateau, and here is your final question. It is divided into 4 parts and concerns a famous man often referred to as the Knight of the Red Cross. 1. What was his name? 2. What beast did he slay? 3. How many rows of teeth did the beast have, and what kind? And 4. What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
1, St. George. 2, the dragon. 3, 12 rows of teeth, and they were iron. And 4, would you repeat that last question, please?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith who forged the sword that killed the beast?
The middle name?
A middle name.
The daughter-in-law.
In-law. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, pass. Please, please, pass.
Do you speak, my lady?
No,
20 seconds.
Oh.
I wish her success. She's a pretty little thing.
10 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Oh.
Your time is up.
Oh, too bad, my dear, too bad. You did show a certain aptitude, but as for true brilliance of royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. But to show that there are no hard feelings, I have a special consolation prize for you. Now goodbye, good luck, and get out. Dauntless, stop pouting. Now, Dauntless, don't dawdle. It's almost time for your cocoa.
Oh, I liked her.
So did I.
Why? Must every princess get the bird? Alas, is what I lack, alas, alas, alack. Throughout the land, the one they went to daunt the ships, his marriage bed, the lonely spinster's life, you take the prince or royal wife, have an opening for a princess, for a genuine certified princess. None of the ladies here won't be for living in sin. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful, fortified princess. There's a beautiful light brought on the road in time. None of the ladies are having any fun. What's your do? What's your do? Gentlemen, 2, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, the tenors in a row. They were tested. Oh,
You are just arrived.
Yes, I am, Sir Wizard.
Splendid, splendid. Now, watch closely. I take a perfectly plain piece of parchment with no cuts, folds, creases, or concealed pockets, and then... Well, what is it?
Excuse me, Cardamom, but I have to take the minstrel to go sign in with the castle steward.
This way, please. I'll be on my way to Normandy. I won't be staying long.
For your father's sake, I put up with a good deal from you. Don't address me as Cardamom in court. Just because your father and I were in show business together, don't presume.
Oh, Sir Harry.
My darling, you've missed the test.
Sweet Larkin, you know my new responsibilities as chivalric Knight of the Herald keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No.
Yes.
But don't despair, for we have plenty of time. If a true princess isn't found within the next few months, I will go out and find one myself, or I don't deserve to wear these spurs.
Darling,
My love?
do you remember the joust on Whitsunday when you won those spurs?
Of course.
When you were called Sir Harry the fairest and bravest knight in all the land, and we all agreed you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you may one day become Lord Chamberlain, or even Prime Minister?
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
And then we had the lovely picnic on the greensward with the cold pheasant?
Yes?
And then you and I wandered away from the others to watch the sun go down?
Yes.
And a lark was singing in the trees, and you said how you remember that moment forever because the singing reminded you of my name?
Yes, Larkin, yes.
And then we watched the sun go down?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna have a baby. So you see, a princess dauntless must be found, and soon, or I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh, darling, I'm so worried. If people find out, this could ruin you. You'd never be prime minister or anything. Just say the word, Harry, and I'll go far away. Just say the word.
No. You'll stay right here. Why should we both suffer all of our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Oh, Harry.
We're none of us perfect. Everything's going to be all right.
Thank you, Harry.
It won't be long, it won't be long, it won't because it can't be long before our dreams come true. Because you know I don't belong, and furthermore I shan't belong to anyone but you.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while, I will see
found one, darling. It's 21 rooms and we can get it for a sonnet.
Dauntless, pick up your feet for heaven's sake. And don't squint. I told you not to look at the sun.
Yes, Mama.
That's better. Dauntless! Sextimus, I don't want you running around in these halls. Just isn't dignified. I mean, we are rulers of the kingdom. If one is not going to act like a ruler should, what is the point of being a ruler?
Mama.
Yes.
Mama, when am I going to get my princess?
Dauntless, I won't discuss this now. It's almost time for your cocoa.
But Mama, sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married? Don't want you to get married? Dauntless, don't you trust me?
No, of course, Mama, but...
Well, then how could you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I told you I want you to get married? Just this morning I was saying to your father, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy to be married. It just isn't normal for a boy that age to stay single. I said, after all, he is a prince. Don't forget that. He's next in line for the throne. And I know that I'd be much better, much easier, and much more relaxed in my mind if I knew that boy were married, settled, and set. And that's absolutely verbatim exactly what I told your father this morning. Of course, he didn't say anything. He never does. But you know him just as well as I do, and I don't have to tell you how impossible he is. But that's my cross of pain. I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along, and never have. He may be a mean, rude, stupid, dreadful man, but he is your father, and I want you to respect him. There is only one person who really cares about you, and who really worries about your health, your happiness, and your future. And that's exactly what I'm talking about right now, your future. And I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married, but I don't want you to just marry anyone. I mean, you're a prince. You deserve someone nice, good enough and smart enough for my nice, beautiful baby boy. And she must be a princess. I mean a real princess. A true, bona fide princess. Just as I was. And that's what you want, isn't it? Someone like me? Oh, of course it is. You just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well,
Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, Your Majesty.
well,
Madam, I have the honor to request a perilous labor. I wish to search for a true princess, one that will suit both your majesty and Prince Dauntless.
no.
Mama!
No, no, no. We've been through all the eligible girls in all the neighboring kingdoms. There are simply none left. We have to wait till all the little sisters grow up, and that will take years.
But madam, I plan to head north, over the mountains,
Over the mountain?
across the Badlands,
Across the Badlands?
and into the swamp where the beautiful marshally grows.
Into the swamp? Are you out of your mind?
Let him go, Mama. Let him go.
You won't find anything there but frogs and tadpoles and things.
Oh my!
Mama!
Quiet! Do you know what the weather is like there?
But Mama!
How damp and foggy and
Mama!
oppressive?
Mama, please. Let him go. Just let Harry go. Please, for me.
All right, it's your sinus.
Hooray!
Come along, Dauntless. You've already missed your cocoa.
Good luck, Harry. Good luck.
Don't be afraid, little Larkin. I'll not only return with a true princess, but one who will pass the Queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
And I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We shall be waiting.
We,
You know. And wear this.
close to my heart.
Well, just a little while. You and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a little while I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove is the way I have it planned. But I'll only say in love if the love contains your hand. In a lovely gown you'll be coming down the aisle, and it's bound to seem as though the waiting's only been a little
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all but given hope of finding a true princess. Then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadows, the lookout in the north round tower spied 2 figures approaching at full gallop. The alarm was spread. Sir Harry is back. Sir Harry is back with the new princess. Now, let's see. Where did that go in the old story again? On a stormy night to the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. That, of course, is utterly untrue. It didn't storm that night at all. In fact, it wasn't even night, and the princess only looked as though she'd come in from a storm.
I'm sorry, little Ribbons, but you cannot come with me. Now, stay there. Well, actually, I swam the moat, but never mind that. If I stand right here, there's a nice draft, and I should be dry in no time.
Look, Mama, she's all wet.
You swam the moat.
We tried to stop her, but she wouldn't wait for the drawbridge.
You swam the moat.
She seemed determined to arrive as soon as possible.
We had to get a rope to pull her out.
You swam the moat.
All right, I was a little anxious. My friend, Sir Harry, why, he's still out there. He said you had an opening for a princess. Any princess. So I thought, you know, the early bird gets the... never mind. Here I am. Who's the lucky man? I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. Can't you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear 'cause I'm shy? And you may be sure way down deep yard. Though some people right now might deny it, but I'm not quiet and pure. Chances may pass she'll stumble and stamper when suddenly confronted with romance. And she's likely to fall on her face when she's finally face to face with a pair of pants. Quite often the lady's not as hard to please as she seems. Quite often she'll settle for something less than the man of her dreams. I'm going fishing for a mate. I'm looking every brown. But how much longer must I wait? With bated breath and hope. Oh, that was wonderful! And that is why, though I painfully shy, I'm insane to know which sir, you sir, who sir, where sir, and when sir, I couldn't be sensible, so let's get this done. I am one man.
Detail. Well, hook. Toodaloo. You said we're going to the moon? I hope so, if I have to go.
You swam the moat. Does she ever say anything else except, you swam the moat?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Do you ever say anything else except, you swam?
Do you mean to ask me to believe that you're a true princess of royal blood, and I'm to actually understand that you have the nerve, and the gall, and the presumption to apply for my son's hand in bed?
Mama, may I say something?
No! Do you believe for one moment that I would even consider you suitable for any son of mine? You are laboring under a very unfortunate misapprehension, my dear. My son is not going to marry any moat swimmer. Not while I have breath in my body, and I've not been feeling well. Not well at all. I get these shooting pains all through here. And don't try to tell me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I've had the vapors.
Since you're new here, watch closely. I take a perfectly plain piece of parchment. Notice that it is a single piece of parchment with no creases, folds, or concealed pockets.
That's a nut house. See ya!
No! Please don't leave us! Don't go away. Please stay.
No, wait!
You're the one, I guess.
Sure, I'm Prince Dauntless, the trap.
Well, glad to have met you.
Oh, please don't go. I like you. Everybody here does. Well, almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd love to stay, but I would hate to come in between you and your mother. So I'll just face my facts, cut my losses, and head back to the swamp.
But I really like you.
You do? Why?
You swam the moat.
Dauntless, dear, I know I swam the moat. I'm really not like that. Actually, I'm...
She's in the moat again.
Lower the drawbridge.
You ought to see her swim, Mama. She's wonderful.
Yes, isn't she?
I really like her, Mama. She swam the boat.
It's cold.
Twice. Mama, can I marry her? Oh, can I please?
I have the honor of announcing the arrival of Her Royal Highness, the Princess Winnifred.
You're a little late. She's been here and gone.
Gone?
Yes, she's swimming home. That, Sir Harry, is no princess.
Ah, but she is, Your Majesty.
What?
That one. You jest.
On mine honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winnifred, Princess of Ilkumkill and Guardian of the Midgard Serpent, Warden of the Ragnarok Marshal. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tune sede malis contra ad interior ito.
What does that mean?
Roughly, if at first you don't succeed.
Never mind.
You see, she is a princess.
She looks like a princess.
I know she's a princess. She must be a princess.
At least a test, Your Majesty.
At least a test, Mama, from me, please.
All right. We'll test her. The wizard and I will put on our thinking caps and make a nice, fair test, just as we always do. And I'll prove to you that that girl cannot possibly be a princess.
Get her by the leg.
We'll test her for...
That's not my leg!
Rude! We'll test her for sensitivity. She'll have her test, and she'll fail just like all the others, fair and square.
Well, thanks, boys. Fail what?
The royalty test.
Every princess suing for my hand must pass a test to prove that she's a real princess.
Well, what kind of test?
Well, it's always highly secret.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I better get out of this wet dress.
Oh, may I show you part of the castle on the way to your room?
Sure.
You're awfully nice.
You're nicer.
And you're good looking too.
Well, you're nicer and better looking.
Well, you're a better swimmer.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm so excited. Sir Harry is back. Yes, he is, and he brought us a sweet princess. Have you seen her? Neither have I, but I'm sure she's as delicate as an orange blossom, and I'm to be her lady-in-waiting. Isn't that wonderful? Sir Harry's arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful? He arranges everything.
My father wanted me to follow his footsteps, and then I landed this gesture job. What's the matter? You worried? About what? Who? A lady? Which lady? 2 syllables. First syllable. Sounds like bird? Bird. Eagle? Finch? Grouse? Lark? What?
Lady Larkin.
And... knight?
Which knight?
Sir Harry. They're in trouble?
What kind of trouble?
Big trouble.
They're going to have a baby? Well, does anyone else know?
Sir Harry. Of course, but does anyone else know besides Sir Harry?
Don't worry. We can keep it secret. The question is, can you?
We know you can't talk. Can't talk, but you managed to communicate. We have only 2 voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. You'll be hearing a trio and not a duet if you listen with both of your eyes. Kindly, with both of your... We produce a unique and remarkable
anguish and die. We're like three different people with only one, the king and the jester and I. Hey, naughty, naughty, hey, naughty, 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 diddle, diddle, strike up a tune on the bishop declares our behavior is rude as he piously looks to the sky. 'Cause when we go in swimming, we always go. The king and the jester, the king and the minstrel. The vintner makes wine from the grapes that he grows. 20 barrels were lost last July. Where they went is a secret that nobody. Oh, the cook thinks she's missing one chocolate cream roll and a fish that was ready to fry. Guess who's dining on pastry and filet of sing, hey, naughty, naughty, hey, naughty, naughty, needle and thimble, clash us a crash on the. It's been said of our king that his morals are loose, but the queen is much worse on the slide. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the. Say the king and the jester, the king and the minstrel.
As if I didn't have enough trouble trying to keep every catch-penny princess away from my one and only son. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors. Whom can I trust?
Me?
No one. And now I have one of those princesses to cope with, and I'm in no mood to rack my brain in the stuffy chamber and make up another test for that girl. And the worst part is that she actually likes to see the boy. She'll have the test.
Well, her papers do seem to be in order.
I know, and that's the worst part. That the boy actually seems to like the girl. So, we must think of a task that looks fair, and seems fair, and sounds fair, that isn't fair. When you thought of the idea of testing her for sensitivity, I could have applauded right out loud. But exactly what?
Table manners?
No, that's not good enough. Sensitivity. Sensitivity, sensitivity. I'm just loaded with that.
certainly does feel good to get in some dry clothes. That old dress was just soaked.
Excuse me, Your Highness, but the king would like to meet the young lady.
Why? You never asked before.
He heard she swam the moat.
Dauntless, is your father anything like your mother? Because if he is...
Oh no, my father's silent.
I'd love to meet him.
Papa, this is Princess Winnifred.
Your Highness, the king welcomes you. And he asked me to say that he hopes you'll get 100 on the test tomorrow.
Oh, thanks.
My father never touches his crown to his heart unless he really means it.
Alas, madam, the king is mute. A witch cast a curse on him long ago, before Prince Thomas was born. The curse says, King Seximus will never talk until the mouse devours the hawk.
Until the mouse devours the hawk? Well, why don't you get a big mouse and a little hawk?
Oh, we tried that once, but the mouse got scared and ran away, and the hawk bit Daddy.
Well, let me get this test from my boat and we'll see what we can do. It certainly was nice meeting you, Your Majesty. I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty not too long ago. Now that is a nice man.
Your Highness, I think Prince Thomas is ready to have that personal talk with you now.
About what?
Your father feels that he's been neglecting his duties, and now that you're old enough to get married, he thinks he ought to have a talk with you, you know, about things.
Man to man?
Yeah.
You mean now?
Well, maybe it'd be better if we wait till later. The king says there's a few things he has to look up first.
Well, I certainly do like almost both your parents, Dauntless.
Well, we want you to be happy here. We know it's a lot different than what you're used to.
Well, it is kind of hard making the adjustment to dry land and all.
You must feel like a fish out of water.
Actually, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have really any dry land. Well, the poor people have dry land, but all the royalty live in the swamp with their servants and pets.
Oh, you have pets?
What?
Dogs?
Frogs?
I come from the lands of the foggy, foggy dew. We're walking through the meadow in the morning.
It's like walking through blue. change now.
You do? All right.
No, dauntless, it's bad. We'll have to see too much of the bride before the wedding. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hurry, ladies! May we show you the gowns now, Your Highness?
Yes.
Here is the very latest thing from, oh, they do such lovely work. You notice the ruffles here in the skirt and the flowers and the waist and the fullness in the sleeves, and let's put it on.
You want to cover up your chair, darling?
Oh, it's really you. Here. Sorry. Oh, it looks marvelous on, don't you think so, Lady Meryl?
Stunning.
Perhaps Her Highness would like to look in the mirror.
Does Her Highness have a favorite color?
Well, back home, I wear a lot of dark brown and earth green, but I guess my favorite color there is my dress huckleberry. Well, I tell you what, leave all the dresses and the ones I can't use, I'll send back.
Very good. Lady Meryl, Lady Rowena. Ladies.
Oh, goodness. Come in.
Oh, it looks like I won't be needing you, Emily. They've already sent a girl to the floor. You're new here, aren't you?
Yes, I'm...
Well, remember, we're all here to do a job, and your job is just as important as anyone else's. Oh, dear, lovely Princess Winnifred, you will pass the Queen's test. You will. For mercy, my dear, you can't possibly clean the floor with such a tiny patch. You need a good big wet rag. Here, what's this?
That's my uncle.
Use this. Just look at this mess. What will my gentle princess think of me? Can you know what it means to be the lady waiting to the blessed Winnifred? Oh, Winnifred, Winnifred, what name is sweeter than that? Look at this table. It's just dripping wet. Here, I'll use this. I can't bear to see my royal mistress in such a messy place. Get that, please. Quick, quick, quick.
Oh. Harry!
Your Highness.
You're what?
Oh, you don't have to go through the motions with me. No, I'm really sorry about that, you know. Swimming the moat. I hope I didn't make a bad impression or anything.
Not at all. And if you'll just give your wet dress to one of the ladies in waiting, I'm sure she'll see that it's taken care of.
Oh, it already has been taken care of.
I see you've met my dear Lady Larkin.
You mean this is the little Larkin girl?
The very same, Your Highness.
Oh, my Harry, she's beautiful. And a bundle of energy.
When I look into that captivating face, I realize how poor my description must have been.
Sir Harry is not very good at describing people, Your Highness.
Well, he may not know how to describe them, but he sure knows how to pick them. Well, if you excuse me, I need to get these dresses up to the 4th floor. Good evening.
I've never been so humiliated in my life.
What's the matter?
I thought she was a chambermaid.
What?
A chambermaid!
Larkin, how could you? How could you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How could you mistake that chambermaid for our princess?
Don't say such things, just because you made a stupid mistake.
I made a mistake? Don't you dare try to blame this on me.
I do blame you.
Well, she was on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor.
She's a real lady wherever she is. That's more than I can say for some people around here.
I hate you.
I hate you too.
Get out.
Don't worry, I'm going.
Goodbye.
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 get the strong incense, and the hypnotic mirror too. Wait, the most important part is that she's tired out first. We'll have an official ball tonight. Do you know the Saracen Brawl?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Well, let's see it. No, not tiring enough. I have it. We'll do the Spanish panic. It's absolutely exhausting. Do you know it? Well, it's the rage in Venice. Go demonstrate.
What?
Go demonstrate. No, go.
What?
Go.
No,
Go.
I can't
Go.
sense, but
Go demonstrate.
Okay.
The basic steps are heel, toe, step, 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 heel, toe, step, step, step. Thank you. Let's try it. It's only like the magic step, only sideways. Heel, toe, step, step, step. Heel, toe, step, step, step. Thank you. Now, was that so hard? No. Suppose we all try. Prepare.
What's wrong? You lost her? Tell you what, I'll help you. Look, there she is. Get her.
Any success?
Well,
I've been here a month, and he hasn't caught a girl yet.
I'll tell you what, tomorrow, we'll set a trap.
A trap? You exaggerate.
Not a bit. What? Someone's coming?
The Queen!
Remember, this has to be the most outrageous, loudest ball we've ever had. I want that girl to dance till she drops. And remember to tell the jester I want him to perform tonight and order extra musicians for tonight's ball. But I won't be able to enjoy any of it with this raging pain in my jaw. No one ever knows what I suffer.
What was she jabbering about? She's gonna make us do something?
What?
Exercise?
Who's coming?
Well, I don't know. Are you okay?
Yes?
We're glad of that anyway.
Well, I was sitting in my room sewing, and I got a bit stuffy, and I felt faint. So I came out for some air.
Well, it looks like you were planning to camp out for a while.
Oh, Your Majesty, you don't. You just don't know. Do you know what can happen in a relationship between a man and a woman? Well, I'm glad I found out when I did. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving the service of the Queen forever.
That's a pretty big step to take alone.
I have no choice.
You're leaving forever?
Yes.
You'll need help.
Who will help me?
I, my lady.
What? You want to take care of the Lady Larkin? Well, who's going to take care of you?
Chivalry demands that we protect a damsel in distress.
If you say so, Your Majesty.
But you'll have to travel light, the way a man does.
Yes. So go as a boy. I'll steal one of Prince Dominus' suits. I'll take this. You can go wait in your room.
No, thank you. But I don't need any help. I can go alone.
Over the wall?
Yes, I don't need help from anybody.
You'll be fine, as long as you get past the, water rats.
Water rats?
Yeah. They live on the edges of the stagnant pools. By the quicksand.
Quicksand?
Beyond the wall, which you must climb, it's 22 feet, and covered with slime, and infested with spiders. Well, the spiders are sweet, compared to the snakes on the other side.
Oh, they won't hurt you. Unless, of course, you plan on going alone.
Well, I planned to, but if I had known it was so bad out there...
Then you'd think a second thought and come with me. I know all the secret ways to get us free. Over the hills and to the open sea.
Well, then where?
It's April, isn't it?
April?
Normandy is fine and fair, so Normandy is where we'll go. I can show you a beach where the peach blossoms blow, and I know how to reach
walking.
Have you seen Sir Harry? I heard he had a fight with Lady Larkin.
He's with some French girl. She only knows one word of English, but I hear she's a Chartier.
What's the one word?
Yes.
How's it going, Harry, old boy?
And très bien.
After the ball, we'll have a party on the west parapet. Don't forget to bring the wine.
And something to spread on the ground.
Harry, ask Mabel if she'd like to bring something.
Voulez-vous?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah.
And now, Prince Dauntless and the maybe not so likely Princess Winnifred will lead us in the Spanish planet. Places, everyone?
picking up the test, it could be almost anything.
Like what?
Well, sometimes it's history. Oh, sometimes it's dancing. Oh, and sometimes it can be spelling too. But sometimes it's a test of strength and endurance. For instance, one of the girls had tried to lift this weight. She couldn't. I even can't. But I know you'll pass. Whew. You don't have to worry.
Well, if you want me to pass, then I'll pass. Let's give it a swirl.
You can do it. Oh, that was wonderful. Hey, I think that you're wonderful.
Well, I don't think I ever told you, but my full name is Winnifred the Well-Becon, but Winnifred's too formal. You can call me by my nickname.
Winnie?
Fred.
Fred. What a beautiful name. So straight, so strong, I like. I mean, I love you, Fred.
He's out of his behavioral mind.
I'm perfectly sane and sound. I've never felt better in my life. Everybody, everybody, everybody come and meet my incipient wife. Must be clear when she shows you all how strong she is. You'll stand right up and cheer. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She drinks just like the Lord. So come sing a man. Drink the song and let the wine be poured. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She sings just like the bird. You'll be left. When her gentle voice is heard. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She dresses like a bird. We will clap our hands and wonder at her fabulous technique.
I was watching him. He was loving life.